You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Hey, disciplined minds, read that quote again. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That means you do not control what people say. You do not control who leaves. You do not control the weather, the traffic, the economy, or how someone feels about you, but you do control your thoughts. You do control your actions. You do control how you respond. And that is where peace lives. Most people spend their whole life fighting things they cannot control. They fight other people's opinions. They fight the past. They fight the future. They fight reality itself. Then they wonder why they feel tired all the time. Maybe you've done this too. Someone talks bad about you. You replay it all day. Someone ignores your message. You feel upset. Plans change. You feel angry. You try to fix everything. You try to control everyone, but nothing feels calm. That is not peace. That is war. The Stoics taught something simple but powerful. If you try to control what is not yours to control, you lose yourself. Today, we are going to talk about how to detach from what you can't control and finally find peace. Not fake peace, not quiet on the outside, but chaos on the inside. Real peace. We will break this into 10 powerful Stoic principles. Each one will help you take your power back. And I need you to stay until the very last principle. Because the last one is where everything comes together. If you are tired of stress, if you are tired of trying to control people, if you are tired of feeling hurt by things you cannot change, then this video is for you. Before we begin, do me one favor. Click the like button on this video if you are ready to take control of your inner world. Subscribe if you want more simple Stoic lessons that build real strength. And comment as we go, because your voice matters here. Now, take a deep breath. Let's begin. Principle number 1. Know what is in your control and what is not. The Stoic teacher Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." That is the foundation of Stoicism. Some things are up to you, your thoughts, your choices, your effort, your words, your attitude. Some things are not up to you. Other people's actions, other people's opinions, the past, the future, luck, the weather, the outcome. But most people mix these two. You post something online. You want people to like it. You check again and again. No likes yet. You feel bad. But likes are not in your control. Only posting with honesty is. You study hard for an exam. You still feel scared. Why? Because you are trying to control the result. The result is not fully yours. The effort is. You treat someone with love. They walk away. You feel broken. But their choice is not yours. Your character is. When you try to control what is not yours, you suffer. Marcus Aurelius also said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." In simple words, it is not the event, it is your reaction. Think about this. Imagine someone insults you. You have two choices. Choice 1, you think about it all day. You replay it. You feel angry. You plan what to say back. Choice 2, you say to yourself, "Their words are theirs. My peace is mine." Same event, different response, different life. Here is the core lesson of this principle. You suffer when you try to control what is not yours. You find peace when you focus only on what is yours. So let me ask you directly, are you willing to stop fighting what you cannot control? Are you ready to focus only on your thoughts, your effort, and your character? If you are serious about growth, type this affirmation in the comments. I control my mind, I release the rest. This is daily discipline. This is personal responsibility. This is real strength. Principle number 2, accept reality as it is. Detachment does not mean you do not care. It means you accept reality, not because you like it, but because it is real. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Think about that. How many times have you suffered over something that did not even happen? You imagine losing your job. You imagine someone betraying you. You imagine failing, and you feel stress right now. But nothing has happened. Even when something does happen, we suffer twice. First, from the event. Second, from refusing to accept it. You break up with someone. Pain is normal, but then you say, "This should not have happened. This is unfair. This is wrong." Now you fight reality, and fighting reality is like punching a wall. The wall does not move. You just hurt your hand. Acceptance is not weakness. It is saying, "This happened. Now what?" You lose money. This happened. Now what? Someone leaves. This happened. Now what? Plans fail. This happened. Now what? Acceptance gives you power, because once you accept what is, you can finally act. Peace begins the moment you stop arguing with life. Principle number 3, stop tying your peace to other people. This is where many people struggle. You say, "I will be happy when they understand me. I will be calm when they apologize. I will feel better when they change." But what if they never do? Then your peace is trapped. You gave the key to someone else. Epictetus said, "Whoever can make you angry becomes your master." The same is true for peace. Whoever controls your emotions controls you. Let's make this simple. If someone ignores you and your whole day is ruined, they control you. If someone praises you and your whole day is amazing, they control you. Detachment means telling yourself, "I prefer kindness, but I do not depend on it." You can love people deeply, but you do not attach your peace to their behavior. You can hope for respect, but you do not collapse without it. That is emotional freedom. It is not cold, it is stable. Ask yourself, who have you given power over your mood? Whose opinion can destroy your day? Why? Your peace is too valuable for that. Principle number 4, focus on your character, not the outcome. Most stress comes from outcomes. Will I win? Will they like me? Will this work? Will I succeed? But outcomes are not fully yours. Principle number 4, focus on your character, not the outcome. Most stress comes from outcomes. Will I win? Will they like me? Will this work? Will I succeed? But outcomes are not fully yours. Ask, am I acting with honesty? Instead of asking, will they stay? Ask, am I acting with respect? Instead of asking, will I win? Ask, did I give my best effort? When you focus on character, you cannot lose. Because even if the outcome fails, you grow. And growth is always yours. Peace comes when you say, I cannot control the result, but I can control who I become. That is detachment from outcome. That is freedom. Principle number 5, see every challenge as training. This is the one most people miss, and this is why you needed to stay until the end. Detaching from what you cannot control is not just about letting go. It is about growth. Every hard moment is training. Someone disrespects you. Training for patience. Plans fail. Training for flexibility. You lose something. Training for resilience. Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Think about the gym. When you lift weight, it hurts, but that pain builds strength. Life works the same way. When something goes wrong, most people complain. A Stoic asks, what is this teaching me? This shift changes everything. Now, nothing is wasted. Not pain, not failure, not rejection. All of it becomes fuel. And when you see life as training, you stop asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, how can I grow from this? That is the highest level of detachment. Because now even chaos has a purpose, and that is real peace. If you made it this far, something inside you feels different. You see it now. You cannot control everything, but you can control yourself. You can control your thoughts, your actions, your character. You can accept reality. You can stop tying your peace to others. You can focus on growth instead of outcome. You can see every challenge as training. And when you do this, life feels lighter, not because it is easier, but because you stopped fighting what was never yours. So let me ask you one last question. What is one thing in your life right now that you need to release. Write it in the comments. And if this message spoke to you, like this video, subscribe and share this with someone who needs peace, because your growth matters, and your mind is your greatest power. Remember, you control your mind. Release the rest. Principle number 6. Don't take everything personally. Most pain comes from this one habit, taking everything personally. Someone is rude. You think it's about you. Someone is quiet. You think you did something wrong. Someone disagrees with you. You feel attacked. But here is the truth. Most of the time, it is not about you. It is about them, their mood, their stress, their fears, their past. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Think about that. You can choose not to carry it. If someone insults you, ask, is this really about me, or is this about their pain? When you stop taking things personally, you stop carrying other people's storms, and that brings peace. Principle number 7, control your response, not your emotion. You cannot always control your first feeling. You might feel angry, you might feel sad, you might feel scared. That is human. But you can control what you do next. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Detachment does not mean you feel nothing. It means you pause. Someone says something hurtful. Instead of reacting fast, you breathe. You wait. You respond with calm, not heat. That pause is power. Peace lives in the pause. If you can master your response, you master your life. Principle number 8. Let go of the need to be liked by everyone. This is hard for many people. You want to be liked. You want approval. You want everyone to see you as good, but it will never happen. No matter how kind you are, someone will not like you. No matter how honest you are, someone will doubt you. Trying to control how everyone sees you is a trap. Seneca warned us about living for praise. If your peace depends on being liked, you will always feel unstable. Detachment means this: I will be kind, but I will not beg to be liked. You can live with integrity. That is enough. When you stop chasing approval, you feel free. Principle number 9. Practice gratitude for what you still have. When something goes wrong, your mind focuses on what you lost. But what about what remains? Marcus Aurelius said, think of what you have rather than what you lack. Detachment grows when you shift your focus. You lost a relationship, but you still have your health. You lost money, but you still have skills. You faced rejection, but you still have time to grow. Gratitude grounds you. It reminds you that not everything is broken. Peace grows where gratitude lives. Every night, ask yourself, what do I still have? This simple question changes your mood. Principle number 10. Remember that everything is temporary. This is the principle no one wants to think about, but it brings deep peace. Everything changes. Good moments pass. Bad moments pass. People come and go. Pain rises and falls. Marcus Aurelius wrote often about how short life is, not to scare himself, but to stay calm. If pain is temporary, why panic? If praise is temporary, why depend on it? If problems are temporary, why lose yourself in them? Detachment becomes easier when you remember this. This too will pass. The stress you feel right now, it will pass. The mistake you made, it will pass. The person who left, even that pain will pass. And when you truly understand this, you stop holding too tight. You stop trying to freeze moments. You let life move. That is peace. Now take a moment. You have 10 principles. 1. Know what is in your control. 2. Accept reality. 3. Stop tying peace to others. 4. Focus on character. 5. See challenges as training. 6. Don't take things personally. 7. Control your response. 8. Let go of approval. 9. Practice gratitude. 10. Remember, everything is temporary. Which one hit you the hardest? Comment the number below and tell me why. If this helped you, like the video. Subscribe if you are serious about building a calm, strong mind. Your peace is your power. Protect it. Dear disciplined minds, today you were reminded of something powerful. You cannot control everything, but you can control yourself. You cannot control what people say, but you can control how you respond. You cannot control what happens, but you can control how you think about it. Real peace begins the moment you stop fighting what is not yours to control. Detachment is not giving up. It is choosing calm over chaos. It is choosing strength over stress. It is choosing discipline over drama. Now I want you to pause. Think deeply. Which principle spoke to you the most? Was it learning what is in your control? Was it accepting reality? Was it letting go of approval? Or remembering that everything is temporary? Drop it in the comments right now. Tell me the exact lesson that hit you the hardest. I'll pause for you to write it. I will be in the comment section reading your thoughts. Your reflection matters. Your growth matters. In a few days, another focused and practical Stoic lesson will be uploaded, and I promise you this: the next video will be powerful, it will be insightful, and it will impact your life in ways beyond your imagination. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, do not miss what is coming next. If this lesson gave you value, support the channel by clicking the like button, share it with someone you love. Help someone else find peace. Thank you sincerely for your time, for your attention, and for your commitment to becoming a stronger, more disciplined version of yourself. Stay calm, stay focused, and remember, your mind is your true power.